Hey everybody, I am going to go over the instructions for the letter to your teacher assignment. So your Animoto assignment focused on your life as a person, but your letter to me is going to focus more on your life as a student and how everything that has been going on with coronavirus has impacted you and your family and your education. So you're going to use Google Docs to write a one-page informal letter to me about your life before and during COVID-19. So obviously on March 13th, all of our lives changed completely drastically, right? I don't know about you guys, but I never ever thought that this would be the way that we would be living. So here are some things that you could write about. You don't have to write about all of these, but these are ideas to sort of get your mind thinking about what you would want to write about. So how did the global coronavirus pandemic affect you as a student, a friend, a member of your family? So maybe you really liked it. Maybe you learned that you did really well doing virtual learning and you really liked doing that. Maybe you became really close with certain members of your family. I know my kids have gotten a lot closer than they maybe would have otherwise. Second thing that you could write about, what disruptions did you experience in your daily life and over the summer? So I know, like, I was supposed to go to Portugal and Spain this summer. I was supposed to take a group of kids over there, and that obviously got canceled. So lots of disruptions in my life. What did you miss, or what did you gain? So I know a lot of you probably missed a lot of sort of last moments, right, at the middle school. You might not have gotten to have your 8th grade dance. Maybe you didn't get to have your, spring sports season, your tracks, is it track in the spring? I think your track season or whatever it might have been. Maybe you didn't get to say goodbye to some friends or some teachers. But maybe you gained some important things too. How do you feel about returning to school this fall? And then anything else that you want me to know about you and your experiences. So you don't have to include all of those. You don't have to include any of those, honestly. If you want to write about something else entirely, that's totally fine. But you just want to kind of focus on sort of how your life has maybe changed, or your life as a student has changed just during this time. It's just kind of a way to let you express some of your thoughts and feelings that you have been having about the situation that we're all living in. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to start a new Google Doc, how to submit it on Canvas. If you already know all of this stuff, you're welcome to stop the video here and just go ahead and do it. But I do just want to put it out here just in case there are people that don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to open a new tab, maybe. There we go. And I'm just going to go to docs.google.com. Okay, I'm just going to type that in. So this is one way of doing it, just going to docs.google.com, blank document, and just click on that, and then you're good to go. The way that I would recommend, honestly, doing this, though, is to keep yourself a little more organized. If you go to drive.google.com, that is your Google Drive. And then what I would do from here is go to new folder. It's going to go slow, of course. And I would call it English 1. That way, everything that you do for English 1, you can put in this folder. There's no question about where it is. It's just always going to be there. So when you make that folder, again, very slowly, it's going to maybe pop up at some point. There it is. All right, now you can double click on the folder and you can see that it's completely empty. There's nothing in there right now. So you can go back up to new and go to Google Docs. And now you will have a brand new blank Google document inside of your English 1 folder, okay? And then you can start writing your letter. So, dear spoon, and then you can start writing whatever you would like, okay? Make sure that you give your document a title. There's nothing worse than going into your Google Drive and just having Untitled Document 1, Untitled Document 2, Untitled Document 3, on and on and on, okay? So go ahead and rename it Letter to Teacher, and that way you'll be able to find it very easily when you go to submit your assignment on Canvas, okay? All right, so when you're all done with the letter and you're ready to submit it, you will go to Canvas, and I'm going to switch over to Student View really quickly just to show you what it will look like. Again, feel free to skip this part if you know what you're doing with Canvas, but I know we do have some new folks, and I want to make sure that everybody is ready to go. Okay. So anytime you need to find an assignment, you can just click over here on modules and it will pull up all of our assignments that we have. Letter to Teacher. Okay, so if I'm totally done writing my assignment, I can just go up here to this purple Submit Assignment button, go ahead and click on it, and then you can go over here to Google Drive. It's not gonna load mine just because I'm not authorized into it right now. But basically, you'll click on Google Drive there, and it will allow you to pull up your Google Drive. You can go directly into your English 1 folder and find that document that you named Letter to Teacher. And then once you have found that, you will just hit there will be like a purple submit button that'll show up there as well, okay? If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Email me, send me a Google chat, send me a Canvas inbox message, call into one of our Zoom Q&A sessions. Whatever you need to get some help, I'm here for you. So let me know if you have questions, and I look forward to reading your letters.